Now, Chapter 28. Sati's Journey. In the celestial realms, upon the lofty peaks of the sacred mountain Gandhamadana, where the air was perfumed with the scent of divine blossoms and the waters of crystal fountains danced in their joyous cadence, Sati, the beloved daughter of Dakṣa, revelled in her playful pastimes. Surrounded by her maidens, her laughter resonated like the tinkling of celestial chimes, bringing life to the serene atmosphere. As she engaged in her jubilant frolics, Sati beheld a wondrous sight, a radiant orb, the moon himself, journeying with his consort Rohini in haste. Curiosity flickered in her eyes, and she turned to her most trusted maiden Vijayā, whose loyalty and affection for Sati were boundless. With a voice as soft as the morning breeze, Sati inquired, "O dearest Vijayā, see how the moon hastens forth, his consort by his side, as if summoned by some urgent cause. Where does he venture in such a rush, leaving behind the blissful calm of these celestial peaks?" Vijayā, ever dutiful, approached the moon with the grace of a swan gliding upon tranquil waters and posed her mistress's question. The moon, adorned with the cool light of compassion and reverence, revealed that he was headed to a grand sacrificial ceremony organized by Dakṣa, Sati's own father. Upon hearing these words from Vijayā, who returned promptly, Sati's heart fluttered with a mix of surprise and sorrow. Her mind swirled with thoughts like leaves caught in a gust of wind. My father, Dakṣa, the lord of sacrifices, and my mother Virini, who cherished me as their own heart, how could they forget their beloved daughter? Why was I not summoned to this great gathering of the divine? Could it be that they have forsaken me? Determined to seek clarity, she resolved to consult her beloved Lord, Shiva, the Eternal One who resided in the sanctum of divine bliss. Leaving behind her companions, Sati hastened to the abode of Shiva, the Lord of all beings, who sat in the midst of his attendants, mighty Nandin and others of immeasurable valour, who guarded his sacred presence like stars encircling the moon. Upon her arrival, Shiva's serene gaze fell upon his beloved, and with a tender smile he welcomed her to his lap, whispering sweet words of comfort and joy. "O gentle Sati, my love, what brings you here to the assembly of my devotees? Your eyes are clouded with thoughts. Share with me the reason for your sudden arrival." With hands folded in reverence, Sati, her voice a melody of both love and longing, spoke, "My lord, word has reached me of a grand sacrifice hosted by my father. The celestial sages, the devas, and all the honoured ones have assembled there in celebration. Yet I find myself uninvited to this sacred gathering. My heart yearns to see my kin, to be amidst the festivities that mark the greatness of Dakṣa's rites. Why do you, my beloved, not wish to attend this auspicious event? Surely it is the duty of loved ones to stand by their family in times of joy." Shiva, whose wisdom surpasses the understanding of gods and men, looked deep into Sati's earnest eyes. His heart, though touched by her innocence, was burdened by the memory of Dakṣa's enmity, for he knew well the contempt Dakṣa bore towards him. With words as gentle as the petals of a lotus, yet carrying the weight of truth, Shiva responded, "O dearest Sati, know this. Dakṣa, though your father, harbours nothing but disdain for me. He is a man blinded by pride and prejudice. The celestial sages, usually discerning and wise, have become entangled in the illusions of his grandeur. To go uninvited to such a gathering, where one's presence is unwelcome, is to court dishonour, more grievous than death itself. Even mighty Indra and the lords of the heavens would find their dignity tarnished should they walk into a hostile abode without invitation. Thus, my beloved, let us remain here, far from the malice that pervades Dakṣa's halls. For words can wound the heart deeper than any arrow, especially when they come from those who should offer love. Let not your tender spirit be scarred by the harshness of kinsmen who have lost their way." But Sati's resolve, like the firm roots of a sacred fig tree, could not be swayed. Her eyes flashed with the fire of a daughter's duty, and her voice, though gentle, carried the force of a storm. "O Mahadeva, the Lord by whom sacrifices gain their sanctity, how can my father commit such a grievous sin by not inviting the very source of their fulfillment? I cannot rest until I understand the thoughts that drive my father and the sages who follow him. Grant me, O compassionate one, the permission to see for myself the truth of this sacrificial hall." Seeing her unwavering determination, Shiva, ever the protector of the righteous, yielded to her request, though his heart was heavy with foreboding. "O beloved Satī, if you wish to go, then go with my blessing. Take with you my trusted bull, Nandi, richly adorned, and let the world know that the beloved of Shiva moves in royal splendor. Go, but know that my thoughts will be with you, and my spirit shall watch over you." Thus, with Shiva's reluctant permission, Satī adorned herself in resplendent garments, her beauty rivaling the very goddess of fortune. She mounted the divine bull, Nandi, whose eyes glowed with loyalty, and set forth with the grand entourage of Shiva's attendants, 60,000 in number, a procession that shook the heavens with its glory. The skies reverberated with the chants of Shiva's praises, the drums and conch shells heralding the departure of the Mother of the Universe. The attendants danced with wild abandon, their joy a testament to their devotion. The three worlds stood still to witness this magnificent journey as Satī, the embodiment of grace and strength, rode towards her destiny, unaware of the trials that awaited her at her father's sacrificial hall. Thus began the fateful journey of Satī, driven by love and honor, unaware that her path led not to reunion, but to the fire of self-immolation that would set the cosmos on a course of cosmic upheaval.